Real conversation number 3. The job interview. Scene. A clean, modern office. Ms. Evans is sitting behind a desk, and Leo is sitting in a chair opposite her. Characters.
Ms. Evans, female voice. The hiring manager, professional and friendly.
Leo, male voice. The job candidate, prepared and a little nervous.
Good morning, Leo. Please come in and have a seat. My name is Helen Evans.
Good morning, Ms. Evans. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome. Can I get you a glass of water or a cup of coffee before we begin?
A glass of water would be great, thank you.
Pours a glass of water. Here you are. Did you find our office okay?
Yes, the directions on your website were very clear. I didn't have any problems.
Excellent. Well, let's get started. As you know, we are looking for a junior project manager. To begin, could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Of course, I graduated from City University 2 years ago with a degree in business administration. After that, I started working at a company called Global Tech as a project assistant. I've been there for almost 2 years now. I learned a lot about planning and teamwork in that role. Now, I feel ready for a new challenge, and I want to take on more responsibility.
That's great. Thank you. Can you tell me more about your last job at Global Tech? What were your main responsibilities?
Sure, my main job was to support the senior project manager. This means I organized team meetings and took notes. I also prepared weekly progress reports for our clients. I was responsible for tracking the project budget and making sure we didn't spend too much.
It sounds like you had a lot of important duties. Why are you interested in this position here at Innovate Solutions?
I have been following your company for a while, and I really admire your work in green technology. I read about your new solar panel project, and it was very impressive. I want to work for a company that has a positive impact on the world. Also, this junior project manager role seems like the perfect next step for my career.
We are very proud of that project. In this role, you will need to work with many different people. Can you give me an example of how you work in a team?
Yes, absolutely. In my last project, we had a very tight deadline. Our team had to work together very closely. I created a shared online document so everyone could see the project schedule and their tasks. I also organized a short 15-minute meeting every morning. This helped us communicate better and solve problems quickly. We finished the project on time and the client was very happy.
That's a great example of good organization. What would you say are your biggest strengths?
I think my biggest strength is that I am very good at planning and organizing. I like to make lists and schedules to make sure everything is done on time. I am also a good communicator. I can explain ideas clearly to my team and to clients.
Okay. And what about a weakness? What is an area you would like to improve?
Sometimes I can be a little too focused on the small details. I want everything to be perfect. I am learning that sometimes it's more important to focus on the bigger picture and finish the project on time. I am taking an online course on time management to help me with this.
It's good that you are working on it. The job description mentions that we use project management software like Asana. Do you have any experience with it?
I haven't used Asana before, but I used a similar program called Trello at my last job. I am a fast learner when it comes to new software, and I am confident I can learn Asana quickly.
That's good to hear. Well, Leo, you have a very interesting background. Do you have any questions for me about the company or the role?
Yes, I do, thank you. First, could you tell me more about the team I would be working with?
You would be part of a team of 5 people. There is one senior project manager, 2 other junior managers, and a designer. It's a very friendly and collaborative team. They often eat lunch together and support each other's projects.
That sounds wonderful. My second question is, what does a typical day look like in this role?
A typical day usually starts with a team meeting to discuss progress. After that, you would spend time communicating with clients by email, updating the project schedule, and helping to solve any problems that appear. No 2 days are exactly the same, which makes the job exciting.
That does sound exciting. My last question is, what are the next steps in the interview process?
The next step is a short task we will send you by email tomorrow. After that, we will invite the final candidates for a second interview with our department director next week. We plan to make a final decision in about 2 weeks.
That's very clear. Thank you for answering my questions.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure to speak with you today, Leo. We will be in touch soon.
Thank you for your time, Miss Evans. I look forward to hearing from you.
Useful phrases to learn. Phrase number 1. Thank you for inviting me. When to use. Use this at the very beginning of a job interview to thank the interviewer for the opportunity. It's polite and professional. Example. Good morning, Mrs. Smith. Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to talk about the position. Phrase number 2. My main job was to. When to use. When you are asked to describe your responsibilities at a previous job, it's a clear way to start your explanation. Example. My main job was to answer customer emails and manage the company's social media pages. Phrase number 3. I am very good at. When to use. Use this phrase when you are asked about your strengths. It is a simple and confident way to describe your skills. Example. I am very good at solving problems and working in a team. Phrase number 4. Could you tell me more about. When to use. A polite and professional way to ask for more details or information about a topic. Example. The job description mentions a new company project. Could you tell me more about it? Phrase number 5. What does a typical day look like in this role? When to use. This is an excellent question to ask the interviewer. It shows your interest in the daily reality of the job. Example. I have a question for you. What does a typical day look like in this role? Phrase number 6. What are the next steps in the interview process? When to use. Use this question at the end of the interview. It shows you are organized and interested in what will happen next. Example. Thank you for the information. What are the next steps in the interview process? Phrase number 7. I look forward to hearing from you. When to use. A professional and polite way to end a conversation and an email when you are expecting a response. Example period. Thank you again for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.